So I've really been educating people about the importance of zinc on quite a few videos. But the problem is there is a point where you can have too much. So this video is on the toxic effect of zinc. If you're trying to support your immune system, zinc is crucial. But the question is, how much are you taking? Now, if you take large amounts over a short period of time, there's not going to be an issue. But I'm talking about if you're taking large amounts over many, many months, you could create a copper deficiency. So I just want to talk about the symptoms of a copper deficiency: nausea, vomiting, pain, diarrhea, high LDL, low HDL, swayback, but you're probably not going to get a swayback. This usually happens before you're born, but that's just one of the symptoms. Anemia, pale, decreased appetite, you're irritable, fatigue. You can also have a problem with building collagen because you need copper to build collagen. Zinc and copper work together. Too much zinc, you deplete copper. So I always recommend when you're taking zinc, take copper with it, as well as all the trace minerals together. And that way, you never have to worry about it. And let me just explain what I mean by an extremely high amount of zinc. So let's say you're taking 300 milligrams for several weeks. That can be too much. Typically, if you have some lung problem, like pneumonia or some type of lower respiratory issue, you'd want to take 225 milligrams, okay? But I also recommend take the copper with it, take the trace minerals with it, just to make sure you don't create another problem. And a lot of people consume a lot more than that, but the threshold seems to be like 100 milligrams. If you stay below that, you could take that for a good period of time without having a problem. But as soon as you start going over 100, you start creating problems with copper. It's not just taking zinc over a period of time, it's the amount of zinc that you're taking, and then you have the time variable as well. And on the flip side, to balance out this conversation about zinc being toxic in large amounts, most people are deficient in zinc, and our bodies do not retain zinc for any period of time. So we're constantly losing zinc, and we need it. So if you're not consuming foods that have zinc, chances are you'll probably be deficient, and there's a whole series of symptoms with that. You want to think about just the right amount. You want to make sure you have the foods with enough zinc, but if you just take it with copper and all the trace minerals, you're going to be totally fine. And as far as a video on zinc deficiency, I put that link down below. Check it out. So I just spent the last 2 months creating this amazing course called How to Bulletproof Your Immune System. And there's 21 different lessons, and I want to give you this course for free. And the problem I have with giving it free is sometimes people don't value it as much, but I want to get it out there. So I'm just going to give it to you free, and I want to let you know that it's extremely, extremely valuable. Right now, we're in a situation of uncertainty. They're talking about a second wave, and other people are waiting for this miracle vaccine that may be safe. Who knows? It's all unknown. So what is the big elephant in the room? No one is talking about the immune system. They're not emphasizing the most important thing that you can do to bulletproof yourself against viruses and bacteria. So this course is going to lay out things in 21 different lessons. I'm going to teach you very simply what your immune system is and exactly what you can do to strengthen it using natural things. There are 3 requirements. Number 1, I want you to share it very, very widely. Can you imagine if thousands of people had this information to protect themselves? But not only that, getting rid of the fear factor, which I believe is worse than the virus. I mean, when you think about it, it's very similar to someone being bullied in school. As soon as they learn self-defense, they're going to be less adversely affected by these bullies. So why not give you the information on your immune system so you know what to do to protect yourself? You see a lot of people that are scared. I see them when I exercise, like in the park. They're wearing a mask while they're exercising or walking by themselves. Or in a car, they're wearing a mask and a shield. So please share this course with everyone you know. If you want to help someone, this is the best way to help them, to give them the knowledge of how to strengthen their immune system. We want this to go viral in a healthy way. All right, number 2, be active on your course and actually complete the course, okay? Take your time, really learn the information. There's questions that you're going to have to answer, but stick with it. And number 3, send me your success when you complete the course. And sometimes when I talk to people, they end the conversation with, be safe. And I thought to myself, what does that mean, be safe? Well, wear the mask and also avoid getting too close to people, right? Well, that's cool, but what about strengthening the immune system? That way you could be not just safe, but you could be very, very smart, because the missing link is a strong immune system. That gives you the ultimate protection. I really believe that the best thing that we can do, both you and I, to help people is to spread this out and get everyone to know this information. And here's what I came up with. For the top 3 people that share this course with the most people, I'm going to give them a 1-hour, one-on-one video consult with Dr. Berg, myself. And we can talk about anything, or your health, or whatever. And then for the top 100 people that share this course, I'm going to give this group video access to a very special webinar that's going to be live on a topic that I can't necessarily do in a YouTube video because it'll be taken down, but just realize it's going to be some very powerful information that you're going to learn that's going to really help you and people around you. Sorry to give you that mystery, but unfortunately, social media is filtering out certain topics right now. And the top 100 will also get access to my virtual Keto Summit at the end of August. Last point, to get access to this information, you have to have Messenger. Now, some of you don't use Messenger, and unfortunately, everything is set up on Messenger, so I would recommend signing up on Messenger, and if you don't want to continue to use it after the course, just opt out. I think you're really going to enjoy this course. I put a lot of time into it. The information is down below, and spread the word.